It's your boy Ink. Welcome to Welcome to the Show. If you're doing well, having a wonderful day on this 8 April 25. Just woke up, so I'm gonna have to start my day because I'm doing well. Today's snowing outside is beautiful. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have a busy, well, not a busy day, but still somewhat busy. I made it for the only repairman in town, but Henry would fix the issue each time. Apparently, he was an engineer, and his dad made a fortune by doing the plumbing business. Good. So, wait a second. Oh shit. Instead of friendly neighbors, we became noisy and overstepped. Good. I started working in her corner. Tim noticed. I began asking questions about their sex life. Katie was worried that we would hear them. After that, anytime I saw him, oh shit, I would make an inappropriate joke about it. We spread rumors about them around the town to make them outcasts. Already loved them. They had different people over there every I don't want to know your secrets out there. And Henry could tell a story or two, didn't say. Nothing worked. After much thought and discussion, Tim and I decided we would only get our house back if we killed them. We planned to sneak in after the storm began, frame it as a murder-suicide. We would slit one throat in 2 risks. The top would wonder why we didn't call sooner, because we didn't hear a gunshot or anything. I volunteered to slit Katie's throat. I made them a cake with enough ambient to knock out a horse. We watched them eat it through their windows. They loved it. Tim thought we should sharpen our knives, but I told him that we must use theirs. We wore all black with gloves and other safety measures and snuck over. Tim made a copy of the key when he was visiting with Henry. He ordered a key copy on Amazon, like a little spy gadget. It is incredible. Don't get you blank. Welcome to the show. I hope my house have a wonderful day. April 25. We just woke up. Every day we go to my father's house, gonna have lunch. Then I'm gonna come back. I have a lot of videos to film, another deadline to do, so let's start the day. Let's get it. I considered doing some work in ways. I had to hold some. We are not the same. We're different. I don't wanna know. He unfortunately did wake up. The good news is he ate so much cake, even with all the adrenaline. Other than that, he tried to make it to his bed and then charged him with drinks. All this was just too much. Don't worry, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. I think we're also having a wonderful day on this 8th March 25. I've hidden myself in me. Dude, I'm so tired. We are in May. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. I think we're also having a wonderful day on this 8th April 25. There's some beautiful snow outside. We just woke up. Let's take a shower. Got a couple of videos to film today, so let's get it. I'm hoping that you guys are seeing the snow. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. There you go.
I watched Lucy race by herself. I guess she dropped something because when she was finished, she got off the motorcycle and started looking around the corner for something. I was about to go back there and help her, but that was the exact moment the pizza came. Nicole shouted for Lucy to join us. When we were all together, I served everyone a piece. As the good uncle that I was, I gave Lucy this piece. Then she passed the slice to Nicole. Here, Nikki, she said. "You deserve this for me." Bless Nicole's fat, my little sister. Thanks, Lucy, she said. I started eating my slice. Lucy's hands She took her first bite and instantly started to choke. I thought she burned her tongue or something, but it was much more serious than that. She was choking horribly. She wouldn't stop. She grabbed a napkin and spat it. The napkin was covered in cheese and blood. What happened? I asked. By then, Nicole had stopped choking. There was glass in my food, she said. She held up a long, thin shard of glass. I couldn't believe it. She almost died. I'm okay, Nicole kept repeating. A waitress noticed the commotion and came over. She was just a teenager, but I was so freaked out that I started yelling at her. The waitress apologized profusely and took our pizza back to the kitchen. She said she'd bring another one, but I refused. We needed to get out of there. By then, the manager came out to talk to us. He tried to offer us a bunch of gift cards. I guess he didn't want us to sue. I yelled at him, too. I just couldn't control myself. Nicole was silent the whole time. I think she was in shock. Then I looked over at Lucy to make sure she wasn't scared for her life. That's when I noticed that she was smiling. It was such a dark, angry smile. Just one look at her, and I knew she'd put the glass in her sister's food. "We're getting out of here," I said. "No," Lucy screamed. She turned toward Nicole. Her face was filled with great concern. "Nikki, I'm sorry. It must have been really scary. But before we leave, can you play one arcade game with me, please? I promise it'll make you feel better." "Fine," Nicole said. I wanted to say something, but I still wasn't sure what had happened. I assumed that Lucy was guilty, but I wasn't 100% certain. Before I could do anything, Lucy grabbed Nicole's hand and led her toward the arcade area in the back. She took her right toward that motorcycle game. I followed them. "You can sit here," Lucy said, patting one of the two plastic motorcycles. "I rode this one last time, and it was real fun." Nicole sat down, and Lucy climbed onto the motorcycle next to her. Lucy popped in a couple of quarters, and an image of a racetrack appeared on the screen in front of them. It started a countdown. Right away, I could tell something was wrong with Nicole's bike. It was shaking wildly, while Lucy's bike didn't move much at all. I thought back to half an hour earlier, and I saw Lucy crawling around the bottom of the bike, looking for something. That's when I realized that she wasn't looking for something. She was staring at the bike. "Nicole!" I shouted. "Get off there!" But I was too late. The digital track had a sharp turn, and Nicole tried to turn right. A couple of loose screws pushed off. The whole bike crashed onto the ground. Nicole screamed in pain. Her left leg was stuck under the metal plastic. To her side, Lucy happily finished the race on her own bike. She crossed the finish line and shouted, "I win!" I crouched down next to Nicole and carefully pulled the bike off of the ring. She was screaming bloody murder, and I couldn't blame her. Her ankle was bent at a terrible angle. I could see the bone sticking out of her skin. Once again, the manager came over and gave us a string of apologies, but I stopped him. "It's not your fault," I said. And with that, I helped Nicole limp back to the car and drove her straight to the hospital. Lucy sat in the back seat, and she didn't say a word the whole time. When we got to the hospital, I helped Nicole check in, and then I took Lucy straight to their psychologist. Ever since then, Nicole and I refused to babysit. I have a 7-year-old brother named Max. Our parents both work all the time, so I usually have to watch him when I get home from school. He's a good kid, but he's getting obsessed with video games. I didn't want my brother to grow up to be one of those loser gamers, so I decided to scare him away from video games, at least for a while. Like a lot of 7-year-olds, he was afraid of pretty much everything. One time, he walked into the living room while I was watching one of the Scream movies. He cried for an hour. It took him a full week to go back into the room without crying. My plan was to let Max play a scary game. He'd freak out and stop playing games altogether. I had to pick something scary, but not too scary. I didn't want to start a lot. I eventually downloaded Brain Beat on my phone and asked if he wanted to try a new game. He jumped at the chance. I handed him my phone and explained the rules, trying to make the game sound as scary as possible. "Wherever you go," I told him, "you can't make a noise, or Granny will find you." Right away, he looked nervous. He sat on the couch, and I watched him stare into my phone, concentrating as hard as he could. This lasted for about 2 minutes, before something in the game scared him so badly that he threw my phone onto the carpet and ran into his room. I knew my plan had worked. That night, Max didn't say a word at dinner. Mom asked me if something had happened, and I just told her, "I think he's growing out of his video game days." The next morning, Max seemed to be back to his normal energetic self. He was still loud and annoying, but at least he wasn't interested in playing games anymore. Honestly, I forgot about the whole thing for about a week. Then one night, Max ran into my room and dove under my bed before I even woke up. He repeated my name over and over until I opened my eyes and asked him what he wanted. He said that Granny was real. She was outside the house looking for him. After my plan had backfired, I explained there was no such thing as Granny. She was a fictional character, but he wouldn't leave me alone until I walked downstairs with him and saw for myself. He basically dragged me into the living room and pointed to the front window. I looked out into our yard, but I didn't see anybody. "She was right there," Max said. "You have to believe me." I took him back to his bedroom and told him to go to sleep. He started to argue with me, so I gave him my big sister Claire and shut up. Then Max did the exact same thing. He and said that Granny had broken into the house.
It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. If you all for having a wonderful day, welcome back to the tower. It is crazy storm outside. I'm going to show you outside because it's actually quite nice. You're going to be seeing it on the tower shield on this 8 April 2025. Look at this. Snow is intense. The snow is intense. We have to wait for the phone to charge a little bit before we start my day because I have a couple of things to do. So we're gonna be doing that right now. You call me the creep for the flow. King Kong. You know. Now, since we're doing this, we're waiting. I'm gonna do like 2. Maybe 1. I guess I'm popcorn. You told me to keep on the flow. Ouch. Fuck. I had a perfect picture before, which was a bird and snow, but when I came out, it was out. Gone.
Tyler says he's tired of being suffocated by love. Tyler, what's going on?
Oh, Jared, my girlfriend is a massive stalker. I met her about 6 months ago on Facebook.
Yeah.
Moved in with her a week later, and I've been regretting it ever since.
What about you?
So you guys live together, but in the beginning you obviously were attracted to her.
Yes, I was.
And you said, come on, move in. And then once you did it, it's like, oh, well, it worked out so bad.
What got so bad was arguments and continuous every day, every second, every day over the stupidest things. Me breathing, walking, sleeping, everything.
What is breathing has to stop. Okay, so now why are you here?
I'm here because I cheated on my girlfriend.
My guess is she's not gonna like that.
No problem.
No problem. That's gonna be fun. How did this cheating come about?
Oh, how did it come about? I was tired of the arguments, so I wanted to see how things would go with another girl. And one night, my girlfriend wasn't home. I got really drunk, and I went to my Facebook, went through about 100 friends, messaged people, and this girl Jenna messaged me back saying, hey, I'll come get you. And I'm like, okay. So she came to pick me up in a nice red Mustang. That was a nice 2-in-1. But then she's like, hey, you want to drive? I'm like, sure. I'm drunk. Why not? It's your car. So I drove about 5 minutes later. She's like, hey, let's park the car. I'm going to stop for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, park the car. Shut it off. And she looked at me, leaned over, started kissing me. I let her go on for a few minutes. And then I told her to bring me home. Went home, told my girlfriend immediately.
Oh, so all you did is kiss her?
Yeah.
There was no sexual activity?
There was later on in the relationship.
Oh, later on?
Yes.
So
We didn't talk for about
So the
4
first
months.
time you were good and you went home?
Yes.
Now what happened?
4 months later, she decided to mess me out of the blue.
This one you had to call right with?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jenna.
Mustang
Girl. And my girlfriend wasn't home again.
Oh,
So,
stop leaving.
yeah. So Jenna's like, hey, let's hang out again. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. She comes over, I'm drunk, of course. And I get in her car and we have sex.
So you had sex in the Mustang?
Yes.
Oh, so you were here to...
Here to tell her my off and tell her that I want something else because I'm sick and tired of it.
Oh, wait. You're here to tell you to back off?
Man.
Oh, your girlfriend, not Mustang Jenna. Okay. Do you want us to turn the air conditioning on? What happened? What prompted the taking off of the shirt?
I modeled, so I'm like,
You modeled what, on radio?
no.
Well, let's bring out Jenna first. Mustang.
Did you think these are my tell you? If you I've really been thinking about you a lot lately. I really like you, and I spent a lot of time on this. So, don't hate it.
This is super cute.
Oh, it's a photo album here. What's
I think we'll make
the cutest Facebook couple ever?
You must spend a lot of time on this. Thank you. This is
I
really
had a lot
awesome.
of time on there.
Oh, because you gotta put the picture in.
And all those stickers? Yeah.
And the stickers. Yeah, I can hold it while you're, yeah.
I really appreciate this. I really like this, and you're really sexy.
Where's the Mustang?
Not in here.
Okay. Well, that's really very nice. Yeah, I don't interfere. You really like it?
Yes, I really do. Also, just get your girlfriend.
Because you already know about the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you know her or just know of her?
I just know of her.
It's not like she's a friend of yours. All right, well, here she is. Here is Amanda.
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of your arguing and your fighting with me. It's getting very old.
Why would you do it in the first place? You didn't just broke up with me.
Well, I want to see how it went first, and obviously,
Well, obviously you didn't. What is that?
it's a book.
What?
Photo album of me and her.
Let me see it. See, she right here is a skank right there. And right here, you just don't get model for her. She freaking, and right He doesn't like that.
I'm confident it's okay.
Okay, well, and this right here, what is this? This doesn't make any sense. No.
It's Halloween.
Well, too bad. You can have that. And on your way. He doesn't want
Whoa.
you.
What do you want to say there?
Anything to say? Because that's what you do. You don't say anything. You stay quiet.
Yes, I do, because I
Yeah,
don't
why?
talk about things.
Exactly.
You're hard to talk to, so all you do is yell at me and argue with me.
You talk to me right now.
Why would I want to?
Because I want to know how you feel.
I feel like this isn't going to work out, because obviously...
Well, obviously, you're going to be with me still.
No,
I
no,
still
no.
want you.
Too bad.
I still want you.
Too bad.
You're not going to leave.
Too bad.
You say you
can't
are,
make
but
me
you're not
stay.
going to.
Can't make me stay.
I'm going to. Because I feel like I have the power over you.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
That promise ring on your finger?
Yeah, well, this promise ring still means promise to me. Have I took it off yet? Nope. And is it going to come off? Nope. I can be distant to you. You can say anything right now. Obviously, I'm not saying anything, so go ahead.
No, but I don't want to be with you.
Well, good luck leaving.
Well, I've already left, because I just broke up with you.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause we're over.
No, we're not.
I'm sick and tired of you not letting me play my video games when I want.
All right, see, I didn't know that.
Well, I tell you, okay, an hour or so, 2 hours, and then I get home, and you're still on it after I
I'm
said,
sorry, I get
shut up.
sidetracked.
Oh, yeah, because you just get so busy on your freaking game all the time.
Yeah, you can be on your phone all the time,
Well,
but you
you-
can't be on my game when you're at work and come home and I can't finish my game up.
No, because you say, oh, I'm almost done, and then you get distracted.
Yeah,
You say,
so-
oh, I'm almost done.
What's the problem?
The problem is
Go
you
do
say,
your own thing.
no, what am I going to do? When I do, you get mad at me.
No, because I'm playing video games. Obviously, how would I get mad? I'm having fun playing video
Yeah, but
games.
still, you get mad at me when I'm in the living
All
room.
right, I don't think this is going to last.
You're not going to leave.
Yes, I am sorry. You just did.
Great.
We're over.
Man.
We're not. You say we're over. You say it out of anger.
No,
You say
I'm not.
everything out of anger.
I'm saying it because all you do is fight constantly. It's every day, not just every other day. It's every day. Every
Because you
second,
don't
every
listen
minute.
to me. That's your problem.
And all you like to
But
do is
if he's
argue.
not loving you back, what's the point?
Because I don't want to be alone. I hate being alone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's a normal reaction. It is. But that can't be a reason to be with one person because there's millions of other guys out there that'll be with you. You know, it's not like your happiness is dependent on one other guy. It can never be that.
Well, everybody else just uses me.
Oh, I didn't.
What did you promise her? No, did you led her to this position, right?
I promised I would love her, and I did. But things just kept getting worse, so I did what I did, and now I'm over you. I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry.
I can change if you change.
Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Because you give up. That's what you do in life. You give up.
No, I'm not giving up on life. I'm giving up on
Yeah,
you.
but you give up on me. And I don't want us to give up.
Well, I'm sorry.
So
I don't know what else to tell
try.
you.
You don't try hard enough.
How do I not try hard enough?
I try every day.
So do I. You think I don't try every day? I do a lot of things for you. I clean the house, I vacuum, I mop, I do everything that you don't do.
I do the laundry. I make the bed for you.
He gave his shirt off his back.
Yes, I give him rent money right now.
All right.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
What's your reaction when you're watching this?
I think she just needs to realize it's not happening. It's over.
Obviously, you just don't have a say in this because you're just a slut in a one-night stand over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Never ask a question where you don't know the answer. Okay. I know you're feeling horribly about this, but this isn't the future. It just isn't. Because if it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen a month from now, a year from now. You know, you got to have someone who's really committed to you for your happiness, not. And you two want to be together.
I'm not deciding. I'm not having either of them.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't want
have
either of them. Nope.
So what's the one-night stand? See, I told you.
Well,
You go find someone else to have
Is
sex
there anything
with.
you want to say to him?
I thought it was completely different.
Nope. I just want to see how things went, and I don't want either of you. I don't want you, and I don't want you.
Well, obviously,
You're a bitch, and I just don't want to be with you.
you need too.
So I'm good at it too.
Yeah, no, I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
Well, I met my man about 2 years ago. We met at a gas station. It was love at first sight. It was love at first sight.
What's your
So,
company?
about a year ago, I found out he was sleeping with my sister, Courtney, and I devastated.
This is after you're going with him.
And then I found out he was sleeping with my cousin. So then I thought, this guy is never gonna change. We got back together, and he proposed to me at Stone Mountain Park, and I'm here today to tell my sister and my cousin that he's my man and we're getting married. Oh hell no! What are you doing in a wedding dress? This is my man. He loves me. He tells me that he doesn't even love you. All he used to do is sex. Courtney, you're nothing. He loves me. You saw him for me. He's mine. I'm marrying him, whether you like it or not. He doesn't even want to be with you. Everything.
Let me just find out. Wait, he asked you to marry him?
Well, Jerry, he didn't exactly get on one knee and propose.
Then why are you wearing the
But
dress?
he did. He told me over dinner, actually a couple weeks ago, that I was the one before him, that he wanted to get married, and that I was the one that he wanted to get married. Both of you look stupid as hell right now with wedding dresses. What are you doing? I'm here to marry C today. Really? That's my man. You don't take nothing.
Let me start off by saying this. Jerry, I want to
Congratulations, by the way.
I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to finally come clean. I've been ducking and dodging, running from house to house, family to family. I mean, same family.
See, just tell me that
No,
you're
you didn't say
married.
in the family. You haven't been running from it.
I just want to say thank you, and I want to let you guys know that I want her.
No. You don't.
I am, but
He wants me, I'll tell you that much. Oh, he wants you, why can't he say he wants
No, don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
They lied. They built my head up.
You just said they lied, so what you talking about? Why you say they built your head up? You built your own head up.
I'm sorry. Can you give me-
Please don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm not Jennifer's twin sister, and she's a bitch. She kicked me out of the house, and I figure out what to do, where to go. She won't answer my calls, won't answer my texts. I'll knock on the door, she won't answer. My sister's girlfriend, Aiden, she seems to control everything that she does. You call my girlfriend a bitch and a slut and all that.
What do you have to say to her?
Allie? I mean, I definitely had sex with her, and she...
Here's Allie.
Why'd you do this? I'm sorry. I mean, what's sorry gonna do? I mean, I thought you wanted to be with me. I do. I mean, it's just, she looks like you, and I mean, it felt like being with you when I was with her. Doesn't matter anything about you, everything about her was basically you. We're two totally different people. Not, I don't see it that way. I mean, what makes you think that, I mean, what are you wanting? Are you wanting to work this out? Are you wanting to move on? Or, no, I do love you and I want to work it out. I mean, are you gonna be gay with me, or are you gonna be gay with her? I want to be gay with you. How am I supposed to know that? I guess you just have to trust me. How can I trust you whenever you did that? I don't know, I'm 18, everything got so confused. I wasn't ready for all of this. If you weren't ready, why didn't you come to me? Why didn't you talk to me? We could have done something, worked it out. Because you sprung on me the last second. You had no place to go, she kicked you out, so I let you live with me. And it just felt, I felt sorry for you, and but we all know that we could have figured something out if you just would come to me.
Who's Peyton?
That's my girlfriend.
Here's Peyton. She comes out to dirty the carpet and goes back.
I'm sorry, I didn't need to. Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, I was mad. Like, me and you've been arguing, me and Catherine have been fighting, and you and Catherine just don't get along. And what does that make sense? My girlfriend. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I heard that before. I mean, it won't happen again. I won't do it. I won't hang out with them. I won't do any of that. Okay, well, you need to go out there right now and tell her that she's not a teen anymore, not a teen anymore, she's not gonna come out anymore. It's all her fault. Bring her ugly, slutty girlfriend to our house. Right.
And it's over?
I mean, I can't be around you guys. So, you're really just gonna kick me to the curb. I mean, I've done a lot for you. I mean, I'm sorry. I tried. I mean, I'm here if you need me, and you know that. I mean, you can call me, you can text me.
It seems like we're trying to keep this together and you're not.
I love my girlfriend.
More than a sister.
I mean, I love her. It's just,
It's different.
it's different. I'm really connected to Peyton, and us being not attached for a long time, really, they're great.
Talk to me. Tell me now.
I'm sorry, but it's you.
We'll be back.
Thing about it, like, I don't like her sitting here, like, she thinks she's fat all the time, but she really is. She's about 260 pounds. I just want to tell her, you know, I'm just tired of her being fat, insecure, asking questions. Want to tell me straight up that, you know, she want to lose weight, help her lose weight. You know, especially we just had a 6-week-old baby. She want to nag about her weight and everything. Why I don't cuddle with her? Well, why is the point cuddling with you? I can just put about 3 pillows, 4 pillows around me and cuddle with that. When I come home, I mean, y'all guys know, y'all want fresh food. Y'all don't want no box food. She cooks me tuna help. What is that? I mean, and then it's all gooey and everything. I mean, and then you have to put it in the microwave. Yeah, you what? She has to put it in the microwave. I want fresh food. That has to at least be hot.
You want to see your homeboy. He's not home, but his girlfriend's there.
Yes. And when she answered the door, she was actually like stressed out and crying. So I came out and told her, you know, why don't you come to the store with me? I'm about to walk down the store, get a black amount, she wanted to use the bathroom. But she gave me that look like she wanted to do something. So I followed her to the bathroom. I joined her into the bathroom. That's when we made out and we had sex. Well, yeah, I am cheating. And I'm also cheating with Anthony, you know, my good friend. Girl, right, so
How
it's
can you
funny.
do that? You could be playing our child. Why would
Well,
you not have
it
with
was
me? And you
right.
were happy with me.
You're right. But the thing is, I didn't want, you know, to be with you. I want to take care of the baby. I also want you to, you know, move out and, you know, find a place.
Why are you gonna have sex with some nasty whore? And then come have sex with me.
Well,
Risking me catching a disease and giving it to your child.
because at the time I just want to get pleased. You don't please me.
Whoa.
You too big to please. You can't get on top of me.
What's happened? It's a douche move. Okay. How much time is left?
I'm not happy with my relationship. What makes you think I'm not
24.
Why would you ruin my family? Why would you ruin not setting a good example for your 2-year-old daughter?
Whoa. Don't bring kids in that.
We will send her a copy of the show.
Look at this bitch right here. For real? You ain't no better.
You don't do nothing.
You stay dirty. More.
Why don't you make me happy?
What? You're supposed to be working. What? You gotta take your money.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
It's to the point where I just feel like we need to break up.
Not too bad.
For 2 days and then we'll be back together.
Yeah.
This has happened before.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's to the point where you let your anger get the absolute best of you, and it's to the point where all you do is just when you get mad, you start over again.
I threw water at you because you snatched my frosty out of my hand and threw it out the window.
No way.
Oh, okay. Point goes to her.
Yeah, all right. Well, of course. But the thing is, the reason I threw your frosty out the window was because you want to act like a bitch.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because my Frosty was watery and I was trying to complain to Wendy's because it wasn't thick enough.
It's a frosty. It's not supposed to be all thick.
Kinda.
This is beyond my pay grade. Okay.
You know?
All right, so you had a fight over the frosty.
Yeah, well, you know, we have completely different interests. We're not the same person anymore. Like, when we first got together, I connected with you on a level that was outrageous. Like, it was unbelievable. And now it's to the point where, like, you call me.
Well, I wouldn't call you if you weren't being.
Okay. She's ahead 2-0. Try, you got something else. You got to keep going.
Yeah, but then again, it seems like I show more emotion than you do. You're sad face at everything. I cry and you don't do anything. Like, you give me the cold shoulder.
Well, when you find at least I really take care of everything.
Well, okay, so.
Well, see, honestly, the thing is, quite frankly, I know it's over because I've actually been cheating on you with a man. And the funny thing is, the whole time I was cheating, you didn't cry once.
Damn.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Did you have any idea he was bisexual?
Yes, because he tried to, one time when we broke up, texted my best friend to come, that's gay, my gay best friend, to come over and give him oral sex.
I didn't see him coming out. But regardless, I'm leaving you, and
Who's Kristen? Oh, here's Kristen.
Game night, we were playing Spin the Bottle. I thought you were the absolute cutest guy here. I love your eyes and I love your smile. I really want to see where things go. And after to the bedroom and hooked up, and by the way, honey, he is top.
No, that is.
You could have at least done better than that.
He could have done better than you too, but you know.
You feel like you weren't. You look like a chicken, but we can't compare that to this.
And me and you, honey, is a second season.
Oh.
I don't know why you guys are ganging up on her. You can understand she'd be upset. Because they've been together off and on for 4 years, so someone steps in. It has nothing to do with you being gay, just the idea that...
Well, see, it would be different, but see, the thing is, she treats him like absolute sometimes. So it's like, why would I try? Like, of course I want her man. Why not? She won't treat him right, somebody should.
Yes.
It's okay, you're gonna say a side piece because in 3 days he's gonna be back with me.
Hey, you know what?
No apologies.
Sweet Ashley. She says her man's insecurity is pushing her away. Ashley, what's going on?
He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love this man with all my heart. He's so good to me.
Yeah.
He takes me out. He cooks dinner. He's good to our daughter. He's the best father ever. When I got pregnant with my daughter, he gained all of my baby weight. All of it.
You got pregnant and he gained weight?
All of the weight. I didn't gain
You
anything.
swallowed a baby? No.
You would think so, but
Yeah.
no.
Oh, so you really gained weight and that was an issue with you?
It wasn't an issue with me until his insecurity started
Oh,
playing.
I see. He feels bad about it.
He won't take his shirt off. We sleep together, not naked, ever. He puts his shirt on after sex. You know, the sex doesn't last as long as it used to. Because I have to be on top. I get tired too. I want to be able to switch up, you know what I mean? I have a secret to tell him. I want to tell him that I don't remember my son's boyfriend.
All right, here is John.
For real.
You mess up your family, a good man at that. I made a mistake, Erica, and I'm sitting here owning up to it. I don't want to hear that. No.
Did you feel you let him love her?
He showed it. He's not going to.
Whoa, whoa.
So you cheated me with her?
She was there. She was with it. I'm with it. Let's get it. Okay, Brent is ready to tap out of this messy situation. Brent, what is going on?
I'm a pro wrestler.
Oh, okay.
I've been for a little over a year. So I started doing some, started training for professional wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Got into it, got to doing shows and stuff, and lately it's kind of put me in some situations.
And what situation did you put you in?
I get girls send me messages on Facebook.
Oh, they're fans. They
They're
come to your
fans.
houses. Yeah.
Some of them it's very inappropriate things.
Oh.
A little over a month ago,
Yeah.
there was a girl sent me some messages telling me some things that she maybe like me to do to her, and her do to me.
Oh, she wrestled.
No. But yeah, she called me one night. I guess I like the attention. Yeah, but she wound up.
Oh,
And I didn't stop her.
no, because you're a wrestler. You don't know how to stop that kind of
Well,
stuff.
after that, I didn't see her. She still sent me messages. A few days later, she comes to the gym that I work at. I'm a personal trainer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really not. I can't.
So you're here basically to tell her to back off. I'm married. I got
Yes.
kids.
Yes.
That was something I shouldn't have done. No more.
Exactly.
That's what you want to get.
Yes.
Here is Jenny.
Me and you, we have a connection. I've been watching you for a long time. Oh yes, you know we have. And I've seen you in the ring. I know you are the genetic perfection. I mean, what woman wouldn't want you?
You gotta cut the Facebook out. Everything. You gotta stop.
Did you know that he's married with kids?
Yes, I know. He's told me.
Well, wouldn't that make you say, well, I don't need to go down here? I'm not down here, but
That'll be nice.
watching his ball. I never would have put you two together. But there you go. Hey, balls. So what's going on?
First of all, I'm here to meet Jerry.
So who is this guy you slept with?
Raven, we were friends for a long time. And
Do you know Raven? Oh, so it's a mutual friend. Here he is. Here's Raven.
so you make me happy. I think we should like,
Harley, you know that like what we have is something very special. You know, we've known each other for a long time. You know, like you support me more than anybody that I've ever met, especially with my music. Like I have, like I do appreciate you as a friend. But I got something to tell you. I kind of been sleeping with your man.
What?
Hi, Jerry. I'm a lesbian. Like,
We love lesbian. We love lesbian.
I'm here basically because I want to tell my friend that I've been sleeping with a girlfriend for the last month.
What?
Well, why would you sleep if she's your friend? Why would you sleep with her girlfriend?
Because I'm a cold-hearted bitch. And this message is to you. I'm with your girl at the beach, and I'm telling her that I love you, bitch. You need someone that can be there for you financially, that can love you, right? Yeah. She can't do that. She's not a real woman. She
What?
doesn't know how to take care of you like I do. The sex isn't as good as ours is. So I think you should just break up with the bitch.
Whoa.
You know, admit you don't want to be with her, right? Right. So now she knows. So she can just deal with the fact that we're together and who gives a care how she feels.
You right?
So you brought me all the way here to Jerry Springer. That you're sleeping with my girl? Yes, bitch. Yes. Really? I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about our friendship. I don't care. You already know how I am. You know how I am. We've known each other for a long time.
We've known each other for a long time, but you brought me all the way here to tell me that you're sleeping with my girlfriend?
Right, so which one
Really?
is it?
How could you do that? I don't do it anymore.
You love her?
No, Jerry, I don't.
Did you ever tell her you loved her?
No, Jerry.
Oh, she never told you she loved you?
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Do you have feelings for her?
No, Jerry, I don't either.
You don't have feelings for her, either?
No, Jerry.
Chance says everyone deserves a second chance. All right. Chance, what's going on?
Jerry, I'm just a party animal. That's why everybody back home calls me Joe.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're a party animal.
Yeah, everyone back home calls me Joe Beer because I had a mullet back then and I'll party all the time.
Oh, there you go. I got it. Yeah. You're this wild party guy. Now what's the problem?
I drink all the time. When I drink, I like to mess around with a lot of women.
Oh, good. What?
Don't matter if they're big, skinny, white, whatever's coming my way, it's coming my way.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, right now I'm with a girl we met a couple months back on me, but they went downhill to have my mullet. She didn't like it, so now I cut it off and we finally started talking again through Snapchat.
Yeah.
Now, I moved over
Oh,
there.
so you would like to be
Oh.
back with her?
Yeah, we are right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then why are you here?
Well, we finally started talking again.
Yeah.
We went out to eat that night when we finally sat down to each other. We went to Taco Bell to get some tacos. And
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
hey, cheaper the better.
Yeah. Okay.
So we went to Taco Bell and I went to her house and I was there with her. Friends always there, always.
Yeah.
Same. She's pretty good cook. She goes to college for being chef.
Oh, good for her. Oh, wow.
So she cooks.
So she comes over and prepares a meal for you.
Yeah, that's my
Your
girlfriend
girlfriend.
can't
Your girlfriend can't.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, she could burn water. But anyways, Eric, about 3 weeks ago I proposed to her.
Oh, to your girlfriend.
Yeah. And she said yes, only if I was up my party ways.
Oh, well, good.
So I tried and tried.
What happened?
But that weekend after I proposed to her,
Yeah.
she went to her mom's house and hang out with mom.
Yeah.
Well, Samuel was at the
Oh,
house.
the chef.
Yeah, the
Oh,
chef.
Sammy came over. Yeah.
So when she was there, she asked me if I was hungry. I said yes. I want some spaghetti. It was my favorite meal.
Yeah.
So she cooked it. She made it just like my grandma makes it. And she kept giving me that eye. So I let her on both my pants. Hey,
Why? Because your stomach was full from all the spaghetti?
no, because she could crumb off a trailhead.
Okay. Okay. Don't get too close with the camera. There's some promo. Welcome to the show.
Well, you're like messing with my emotions. Like,
I wasn't trying to say you're a good friend and all. And I hope you do find the right man for you, but I'm sorry, I'm just not the one for you. I
Oh,
want
do
to
you,
be Wednesday.
you really want to have a relationship? You want to have a relationship with?
you just messing with me and it's hard.
Yeah. Well, she's got a point. I mean, really, you are playing with her.
I wasn't trying to. It's just easy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
I mean, really. Why? I don't know.
it's just one of them things. I didn't mean to.
Spaghetti.
All right. Jesse says candy isn't the only thing that's sweet and tempting. Jesse, what's going on?
Hey, Jerry, I'm here today. I see that my girlfriend with the babysitter.
Oh.
In the middle of all the trying to get it undressed, and I didn't have a chance to hear my fiance.
She walked in on you.
I don't know when. I mean, like I said, I was in the moment. I was trying to do my thing, and I was like,
Oh.
so you just mad.
And she did not say, "Can I sit down and watch this?" Let's go do it.
No, Jerry, she said, "Can I kill this bitch?" You know? So when they're trying to fight, there's my old soccer trophies is going all over everywhere. I'm trying to hold my girl back. So the babysitter got room to escape, and she got her out the house. And,
So the babysitter is serious about wanting to be with you. Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Oh, but you're here to tell the babysitter.
I can't do it.
You can't do it.
No, I love my
Has
girl.
she baby? I assume not. She hasn't babysat since that incident.
No. She's not letting nowhere around the house unless she wants to get it.
Yeah. Okay, here is the babysitter, Chrissy.
I know I'm only 19 and you feel like I'm immature, but I feel like I'm way more mature than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we didn't have sex, you know, because Cassie walked in, I feel like we got a connection and I want to read something to you. To my dearest Jesse, I'm sorry things got a little messy. I know we can make this work because when I think of you, I can't help but smirk. What we have is sweet like candy. With a woman like me, I'll come in handy. A slick guy like you that can rap shouldn't have to put up with this crap. Stop arguing with your fiance and get you a Beyonce.
I understand that I've made you feel that I care for you seemingly more than what you deserve. I don't want to be with you. I like the fun that we have, our conversations. I like that, but to be in a relationship with you, I'm trying to help Cassie with her kids, and I've been living in this family life. I can't really see myself. Just,
My thing is, like, you keep leading me on, you keep giving me all this advice, like you want to be with me, like I'm not understanding.
I'm a talkative suave up in there. I feel like, hold on. I talk to everybody the same, and I give all people the same across the board.
No, you shouldn't be like that, because that's like, no.
I know I was
Do
wrong.
you love Cassie?
Oh, yes, very much.
Here's Cassie.
You always working, then you don't ever want spend time. You tired, you sleeping. What am I supposed to do? You said a girl in the crib. What girl brings a nice little chick to the fold?
Jesse, this is Tim. What?
Look, y'all seen that coming. Please, listen. You can't keep doing all the work, trying to be controlling.
Be a man.
How am I gonna be a man when you try to be a man for me? I can't.
You won't work. All you worried about running the street, chasing after goddamn bitches.
Okay, Mariah says she always prayed for a boyfriend like hers until his devilish ways appeared. Mariah, what's going on?
I've met my boyfriend at church. We've been on and off for 8 years.
Yeah.
He took my virginity and
Not in church.
Yes.
In church?
Yes.
He took your.
No.
That's a whole little show.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you met him in
I
church.
met him at church and I love him from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, you love it. So what happened? What's going on?
Me and him, we have some trust issues going on in our relationship. The other day, I had to get his phone and I see my friend Nicola in his phone.
Oh, she was in his phone?
Yes. And I scrolled his messages. She sent a picture of her vagina.
Whoa.
That seems so unchurch-like.
So, right behind that message, she said, "Do you remember this?" And
Oh my gosh, how would you forget? I mean, no, that's...
so he responded with, "When I see you, I'm gonna give you the D."
This is... Oh. Send him back to church. This is horrible.
So when I had confronted him about it, he's still denying it. I'm like, "Well, how you gonna deny it?" And
She
I
said
got I have the proof, and I'm showing you he's still denying it.
Yeah.
I called Nicola's phone, and I texted her, and I even went to her house, and she didn't even open the door.
Yeah.
So I'm here to, to get the truth out of him and her.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna ask him now.
Yeah.
That's Isaiah's the boyfriend. Okay, here's Isaiah. You what?
I'm here to keep 100 with you. I can do this, one. I got 5 reasons why.
Oh, you wrote him down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Number 1, you got fat.
what?
You got fat. That's number 1. Yeah.
That's number one?
Yeah, that's number 1. Number 2, your breast thing. But nobody wants to know that.
Oh.
Number 3, I have no freedom.
You don't have no freedom?
No, y'all
You
gonna
don't
be
have
under
no
me. Y'all gonna be under me.
We don't need to go into position. Just get me.
Number 4, you stay going through my phone.
You give me reasons to go through your phone. You give me reasons.
Number 5, you don't give me this.
Whoa.
What you
I like it a certain way. I like it a certain way.
What you mean?
I like it a certain way.
You like it a certain way? Well, maybe,
Oh, you don't need to go into that. Maybe stay here.
So I saw your friend at the barbecue, and we were saying numbers. I went to her house. We got about the Patron, took shots, and then I started getting the feeling, touching. We had sex.
y'all had sex.
I don't want to be with you.
Ooh. You know what I do? I want to smack you. I want to smack you so. Ooh.
Look what you inspired.
You know I love you, bro. You know I love, bro. You don't care about nothing.
I don't.
I brought you into my house when your people kicked you out.
To be honest, I just used you.
You used me.
For 5 years.
No, we've been off and on for 8 years.
Oh, for 8 years you used her? So this other woman who, Nicola, she's your friend. She's your friend, and she sent that picture to you. Had you been with her prior to the time that she sent the picture?
What is it? What is it?
Yep.
You have.
I ain't gonna say I have.
Here's Nicola. with it? I mean, if you know they're together and you know this is going to be the response, why would you even start up?
For one, Jerry,
Yeah.
she done made my life a living hell since high school.
Yeah.
I'm a lesbian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, but he's a guy.
But I'm gonna get to that.
Oh.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I slept with her man
Yeah.
because she made my life a living hell.
Oh.
She done told everybody that I wasn't a real lesbian.
Oh.
She done said I'm a bad mother. I don't got time for all that foolish junk.
So you decided to.
So I decided to sleep with him
It was like a
to
rebound.
make her mad. And at this point, I don't care.
Did you talking about happened in high school?
Okay, but we was just at this barbecue a couple weeks ago, and you still spreading rumors about me, talking about everything. Like, you know, my friend overheard you, so ever since then, me and my girlfriend has been into it. All because of you. Girl, don't care. All because of you. Ain't nobody got time for that, honey. Get on with your life. He liked it. He don't want you because you done got fat. You got ugly. All her.
So you don't really want to be with him. You're
I love my girlfriend.
yeah.
I want to be with her. It was a one-night fling.
Yeah,
This will make
just a one-night.
that much mad.
Were you aware? First of all, were you aware she's a lesbian and it was just a one-night fling?
I did.
Oh, so you thought she was interested in you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I like it too.
well, tell him.
Nah, honey. I got a girl. I've been with her way too long. You were just a one night just to make that thing mad. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm positive.
It's love. Your girlfriend.
Yeah, you.
Nice to meet you. So, you guys are a couple?
Yeah, we're a couple.
Yeah, and so I assume by your reaction that you knew what had happened.
I actually did.
Yeah.
She told me all about it. And I'm telling her, we humans, we make mistakes.
Yeah.
She explained everything to me, you know. And she is a great mom. We actually raising her child. I'm raising with her together. And, you know, Mariah, you know, started to the barbecue, the cookout, you know, you started a whole bunch of emotion between us. Okay, and I'm not saying what she did was right, but you pretty much just like going around accusing storyless, petty drama. Like I said, 18-year-old, I can tell you're young, very immature, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's not wanted. We good over here. I don't know what happened, but we're good. We're good, honey, okay? No, and then for you to jump on her, like, you mad at her, but he's the one that did it too. You know
Why
what
you
I'm saying?
checking me? Check him.
Check him. I 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 check him.
Okay, 19. Schnitzel.
She did it. I forgive her. We're working on us now.
Okay, so you guys are okay. And this, no, you don't want to.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I don't wanna.
It's a wrap. Nobody wants. It's a wrap. You can get it on.
Hey Corbin, it's Matt. Don't lift your head yet. Okay, so you remember when we first met? What did you say?
Get a mobile home. Me and my girlfriend have been wanting to like get an RV or something traveling. Yeah.
Okay, well, surprise!
Holy.
But here's the deal. Before we check this out, there's one other thing. We got one more present for you. It's a Dodge Charger.
No.
Yeah. Dude, check it out, bro. Let's check it out.
You better believe it, dude. Wow, you did the man wrong.
She sent your child and you have her doing this?
I had a lot of baby mamas, you know what I mean? They all been through the motions, you know what I mean? They all did it. And she's like to do it as well, you know what I mean? It's why we eat. If she don't do this, we don't eat. You know, that baby gotta eat. So some people got choices, but ain't no choices. It's just how it works.
Oh, is she your slave?
What?
She's my husband. I mean, I'm the pimp. You
Whoa,
know,
whoa.
There's a process of how it works, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, oranges and grapes, you put them in a bowl, you know, it works a certain way. This is how we work. You're not a corner, she's not your fruit.
The way your disrespect for women is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm my daddy. I mean, that's how it is. I mean,
Not that's your daddy.
that's the same thing.
And I go through his phone, I go through his
Official.
because that's what I do. I don't trust you, so I'm gonna go through whatever you have.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a text on there from a number that I don't know. It says I can't wait to see you, baby. I go to the outbox. I can't wait to see you either, baby. So immediately I go up to him. Jimmy, what is this? You know, I don't know that number. Matter of fact, I let my buddy use the phone the other day. That must have been him, Frank. I called her and she was like, you need to ask him. Ask Jimmy what's going on. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. You need to keep your man on a leash. I need to know who you are, where you come from, what you're doing.
I'm Jessica, and I'm a fetish escort. And
Okay.
you need to stop calling, stop harassing, and stop texting me.
I'm not gonna-
It's none of your business.
No, what's this? No, what is that? It's exactly what I know, but she just told me. So what you need to do is tell me why you are sleeping and paying somebody to have sex.
It's not sex.
What do you mean it's not sex?
It's not
What else
sex.
do you pay a prostitute to do? Sex. That's what you do.
Let me explain. It's something that I urge for. It's something that I think about. Look, it's hard for me to explain, but I have a fetish.
For what?
Feet.
What you like? Show me what you like. Go.
You think this woman Blue slept with your man?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Well, let me tell you, Jerry.
Yeah.
The other day, my phone was dead, so I was using my man's phone to
Yeah.
Google recipes. Can y'all also get him something special?
Sure.
You know, while he was asleep, so he wake up with something nice.
Yeah.
And a message pops up. So I open it, I open it, and I see a picture of my so-called friend Blue in a bikini.
Oh.
Exactly. So I'm like, so I confront him and I'm like, what the hell is this? What you think he said, Jerry?
He said, I don't know why that's
Exactly.
there.
I don't know. I ain't understand it. Whatever.
Guys
So,
don't go to the same school. Yeah.
yes, exactly. It's like I've been down this road before. It's like I'm not dumb. I've seen this plenty of times.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I already know how she is. Like Blue is a thought. This bitch is the top thought. She's the queen of thought. Thought. That's exactly what she is. Okay. And so I'm like, look at this. Where is this appropriate at sending to a man that's taken? And he has a family. We just had a baby in July. So we have a son.
Oh,
We have a family.
congratulations.
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so that's, oh,
This
yeah.
is Aiden.
Yeah. I agree. That certainly sending it to a guy is not appropriate if he's got
Not my man.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on top of that, her news was leaked. The last time she slept with somebody else's man in high school, the
Yeah.
girl leaked her news all over the internet. So everybody knows what her vagina looked like. Hell, Jerry, you might know what it looked like. Y'all might know what it looked
I
like.
have no clue what it looks like. Okay, what's this other woman's name? Blue.
Blue.
Here's Blue. Oh, Blue's not coming out?
She's here now?
Is she back there? Okay, let me go find her.
Can I go with you?
Hi, Blue.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. Jalissa is saying that you're sending pictures to her boyfriend. They just had a baby. What?
Jerry, honestly, I don't want to go out there. I just found out that I'm pregnant, and
You're pregnant?
yes, I am. I just found out today.
Does she know who that baby is?
And that it may be his. It may be his. And she doesn't know that it may be his.
Oh, wow. And when you slept with him, were you aware that they were together?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because she's your friend, right? Or was your friend?
Used to be my friend.
But it was still okay to sleep with him.
I don't care. It's just the thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to go, let her know that, the baby may be his.
And when did you find out you were pregnant?
I just found out today, Jerry.
Oh, my God.
Just found out
Okay, why
today.
don't you come out? We'll make sure that there's no fighting going on. Come on here. Wow. What do you want to say?
Well, he was in my DM first. I'm supposed to be opening up my business as a massage therapist. He said he wanted a massage, so I told him, I would send him some pictures, and I did to let him know what I would be wearing and while I was working with him.
What the hell you wearing a bikini doing massage?
Why not? I'm sexy.
Where?
Everywhere.
Okay. You sure I can't stop this bitch because her face ain't pregnant?
Baby, I'm not gonna fight you. We can do this after I have my baby.
I mean, like, so you gonna be a whore? Like, let me ask you a question. What kind of husband? You supposed to be so around. Can't talk. It's all 2 years, 2 months, 2 days.
It don't matter. I'm not watching no clips anymore. We're not
I should know that when you slept with 3 in one day. I should know that. I should know that day. You sleep with best friends and brothers. I should know that you cheat on mine. So what's up? Time to get hair. Anybody can get it. I see that now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get her dead? But you bust
And
down.
he's gonna
Well,
get
let's
it
find
again.
out what's going on.
Really? For real? For real? For real?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
For real? Hold up, nothing. So what? Nothing? What the hell you mean? That's my best friend. Was my best friend. I told her I knew her for 10 years.
Did you know that she was pregnant?
No, it's my first time finding this out. Like,
Oh, but yeah, sorry. The hell you
I
mean?
just, they need it to find out.
you don't give me no
I
massage.
don't have time to give you a massage. I'm a mother. I just had a baby 2 months ago. We have a family. I cook. I clean. I make sure the babies have something to eat. I feed them. I wash them. I do everything else. Hell, I'm not gonna give a massage. I work just for
But at the same time, when I come home, I don't get how you doing. How was work? I don't get none of that. I cook. What do you cook?
I cook whenever you. I cook.
Nothing.
You
You
have
have
no
nothing.
massage.
At some point,
Dude, it's like brand new.
still love her. Still love her.
Not even sleeping with my
You know,
son.
it's your business, but if you love her, what are you doing sleeping with someone else right after you had a baby?
Thank you.
Sure. Hey, I'll give you a massage.
What kind of role model
She
are
charged
you?
$60.
I know $60 is worth your family. So $60 is worth your family. You should have a home record. I'm talking about so $60 is worth your family. My daughter looks up to you as she calls you her second dad. We have a whole family at home.
17.
A whole family. So you think this worth giving up your family?
I'm not saying I'm giving the whole
Honestly,
family.
if she busted up me for you just like that and you took it and you
Okay, so here's the deal. What about your child here? If it is your child, you're saying it may or it may not.
It may and it may not.
Let's
But
say first it's not your child. What's going to happen then? You're going to still see her?
This is not my child. I'm cutting her off the blue. Like I've been stopped talking to her. I don't know why. It's okay. Coming out now.
Oh, okay. So if it's not your child, okay, what if it is your child?
This is mine. I'm gonna step up like I'm supposed to do. And sure, take care of what's mine.
But your relationship is still with her.
Yes, this is who I love. This is who I want to be with.
So then it's, and I'm not telling you what you should do, I'm just saying he wants to be with you, he says. So therefore it's your decision whether or not your relationship with your child continues there.
I mean, at the end of the day, Jerry, I'm not gonna lie. I love this man. I've been with this man through everything. We was even homeless, sleeping in hotels. I never left his side.
She ain't gonna
Never. She ain't gonna shut the hell up. I come
He
back.
ain't gonna do
You
it.
keep
He
pushing.
ain't gonna do it.
You keep pushing me.
He
This is
ain't
not-
gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
So why the hell you in here? If you know that he's not going nowhere,
Why not?
why be a thought to come over here and try to rig
And I gave it to him.
because you're a
He
hoe?
asked and I gave it to him.
Queen of thoughts.
He asked
You
and I
know
gave
what
it
you
to
asked
him.
for. All right, Juanisha says she thinks there are secrets to be uncovered in her own backyard.
Whoa, whoa.
Juanisha, what's going on?
I've been having trouble in my relationship lately. I just had my daughter 2 months ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My baby daddy, he's been acting really funny since I've had her.
Yeah.
Our
How long
relationship,
had you been going with him?
4 years.
Oh, so it's a
Going on 4
significant
years.
relationship,
Yes.
okay.
At first it was really good. Our communication was great.
Yeah.
He wasn't cheating on me or anything. But
Yeah.
then he turned right around 2 weeks ago and asked my best friend Cece to have sex with him for $50.
50.
What was this, 30 seconds? What? And so for $50, and what did she say?
When I asked her about it, she told me that she didn't.
Oh, she turned it down.
But I'm concerned because she waited 2 weeks to tell me.
Oh,
So,
so you think it might have actually happened?
yes. So I'm
Oh.
here today to confront
To find
both
out.
of them about it. I know you told me that you didn't take the $50, but I don't understand why you waited 2 weeks to tell me.
Monisha, that's because I didn't feel comfortable coming to you and telling you that your man offered me $50.
But you're supposed to be my best friend, though. If your man offered me $50 to have sex, whether I felt comfortable or not, I'm going to tell you.
I understand that. Monisha, I understand that, but I didn't want you to look at me different.
You're my best friend. I wouldn't have.
I understand that, but we are friends. We do everything for each other. You always have my back. But I didn't lie to you. I told you the truth. When I told you the night that Nico offered me $50 to have sex, we really didn't have sex that night.
That night?
Right. That night?
Oh.
That's the lawyer in me.
Look, Monisha. The night you put Nico out of the house, he came downstairs. We was in the house chilling, smoking and drinking. We had the music playing. We had the candles lit. And you know,
That's when he reached for
he
his
came to me and offered me money again.
And you call yourself a friend? You're supposed to be a friend when I trusted you and told you everything?
Look, when it
Then to get a bit better for me and my kids?
then I'm gonna do what I have to do. He offered me $80 to pay
So
my
all
water
the rumors
bill.
everybody was saying about you is true?
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to hear what Nico has to say about this. Here's Nico. Hey, Nico.
So you cheated after you told me that you didn't?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. And Cece, I don't want her. I want you, babe.
I don't know if I can be with you after this.
We got kids together. We got kids. I love my kids. Do you love her? I do, really. Well, how is she going to believe you that you're not going to, the next time you're on, you got $50 or $80, you're just going to go and do it again? Somebody will do it again. Ever.
We shouldn't believe him.
All right, Dontre says he's here to have a second chance at being a family man. Dontre, what's going on?
Well, I'm here today because I've been dating this girl named Abby for 7 months.
Yes.
And, you know, we met on social media, Facebook.
Yes.
We were talking for like 3 hours on the phone, and I imagine that she fell in love with me, you know. Because, as I was asking, phone off the court at the time, she was in St. Louis, Missouri, where I'm from, actually. And, she pretty much, she took a car 12 hours away, you know, just to be with me.
Okay, so
Yeah. And, I'm here today to tell her that I don't want to be with her anymore.
you don't want to be with Abby anymore, your girlfriend. Why?
Because, I want to work things out with my baby mom and be a father.
Oh, so there's another woman you have a child with?
Yep.
Oh, I see. And you, how long have you been with her?
I've been with her for a year when we, you know, finally broke things off. I met her 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
I fell for this girl like so hard that I sold my car just to be with her because I was living in Missouri at the time.
Yeah.
And she was in North Dakota.
They don't permit cars there. Why did you sell your car?
So I could have funds to.
Oh, so you wanted the money
to
to go out of town?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I took the Greyhound 12 hours just to be with her.
And then how soon after you met her and said, wow, this is the one, did you get her pregnant?
It was 3 months after I went out there and she told me she's pregnant. I cried because I always wanted to be, you know, a father.
Yes.
Because I grew up without a father figure. You know,
Oh, so you were as happy as could be?
Yep. Yep.
So then why'd you leave her then? What happened?
Well, she started to get distant and stuff. She wouldn't let me go to the gender reveal. She wouldn't, you know what I mean? I even missed out on his umbilical cord cutting.
Well, why?
She didn't think the kid was mine at first.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So then the crying really started, huh? No, okay, so she tells you she's pregnant. You right away assume it's yours. And she tells you right then it may not be yours?
Yeah, because she said apparently we were on a break and that she, you know, had sex with another guy on a break. But then when my son was born and stuff, that's what she said because he looked like, because my baby mom's Mexican and stuff, so the baby looked like super white. But then we got it older and stuff, he started looking like, you know what I mean, darker, and he, you know what I mean, got the curly hair and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. It says here you're black. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, what an adorable child.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now she says, is she now saying that you are the father?
Yeah, now she's saying I'm the father and stuff, but...
no, are you really, I mean, not to sound like Maury, but are you the father?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you had that all checked out, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your child now?
Yep, but like she broke things off of me because I guess she wasn't like ready for, you know, a serious relationship and all that. So I tried moving on, and that's when Abby came in the picture.
Okay, but here you're on the show, you tell me because you now want to break up with Abby.
Yep.
To be with your baby's mother.
And be a family.
And be a family.
Yep.
Is she okay with that? Not Abby, is the mother of the child okay with that?
Well, that's another thing. 2 weeks ago, me and Abby got into an argument.
Yes.
And I told her I was going to a friend's house.
But you didn't go to a friend's house, you went to the baby mother's house.
Yep, and we had a couple of drinks that night, and we had sex.
And now you're having another child. No, I just made that up. Okay, so here's the deal. So you did have sex, and that makes you think that she maybe wants to be back. Did she say when you were down there with her that, gee, why don't we get back together again?
Yeah, we actually talked about it and stuff.
And she said?
She said that, yeah, she would work things out with me because she did miss me and everything, that she would want to work things out, you know what I mean, not just for me, but for our kid as well. So I just want to tell Abby.
So now you're telling Abby, I'm going back to where I should be. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not watching, she's coming out. Here is your current girlfriend, Abby.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You know I love you, right?
Yeah.
And I care about you a lot.
Yes.
Well, I have something I gotta tell you.
Okay.
Well, you remember 2 weeks ago we got in that big fight, and I told you I was going to a friend's house to cool down? Well, I was really at my baby mom's house, and we had sex.
You had sex with her?
Yeah.
After everything that we've been through?
I know, yeah, but, I just want to...
You just what? What explanation is there for this? You cheated
all the hatred, all the back talking, all the ignorance. I went out of my way and I bought you a car. Not only did I buy you a car,
The car you sold? No.
not only did I buy you a car, I handed you $200 with that car. And I told you, here's $100 for gas money. You won't run out of gas. Here's another $100. Go get yourself something nice to eat when you're on break at work. All this stuff.
A car and $200?
I moved back to where your family was because you're got sick. So what I do, I respected you. You wanted to be happy, so I did that.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
How
18 years old. And I took a big risk in my life to be with you.
How old are
I
you?
took a big risk
You're 22.
to be with someone who I thought loved me. Someone who thought really cared about me. And now I see you like everybody else. Everybody else.
But this is the thing though. I didn't tell you to do all that for me. I didn't tell you to, spend all this money on me. I didn't tell you.
But I did it out of my heart because I love you, because you were my boyfriend. I thought we were gonna get married.
See?
I thought on our anniversary you were gonna put a big old rock on my finger.
No, see,
We were supposed to get married on a beach in Florida. We had plans to have 3 children together.
He's selling his car. How big do you think that rock would be?
It better be real big. I moved back out here so that you could be with your children and you could be with your child. So you want to just cheat like it's nothing? Like I'm nothing? Like what we had was nothing at all? It's all a lie, wasn't it? You never loved me, because if you loved me for the slightest second, you never would have cheated.
Have you had other boyfriends like for an extended period of time before?
Yes.
Yeah. So what made this relationship special? What made you think this was the guy?
Well, I fell in love with him.
Yeah.
I met him online. We talked for 3 hours. His voice made me fall in love. Everything he said, he told me I was beautiful. He told me that he wanted to help me financially. He told me he had his own house, his own car. He lived on his own. And when I pull up, I drove 13 hours to be with you. And I pull up, and you're in another woman's crib, living with another woman.
Okay. Wouldn't that tell you that maybe this isn't the right thing to do?
You know, I thought about that. I did. And I told him I wanted to go. And he begged me to stay. He told me he would change. He'd get his own car. He'd get his own place. Not be living with another woman.
But this is the thing though, like you're always like you're so immature.
Immature.
And you're so like
Immature.
and you're so snobby. Like all you want is my money.
All I want is your money. For the first 5 months of our relationship, who was coming in with the income? Who came down with $6,000? You didn't have a damn penny to your name. I paid the bill. I paid you. I loved you. I loved you. I thought you loved me.
I did.
I guess I thought wrong.
I did, but
You did. You didn't. You didn't.
I ain't gonna even lie. You just rebound.
A read? A rebound? So what is this? That's what rebounds do? They get tattoos together? Because you know this is here forever.
Yeah, I covered it up.
Covered up with what?
Okay. What did your parents say to you when you said, I've got this guy, he talked to me for 3 hours, I'm like, I love him.
They told me I was crazy.
Well-
I should have listened to them.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that you're crazy, but you're 18.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you're thinking at 18, this is the love of my life. Because someone talks to you for 3 hours on the phone. You gotta step back and say,
Oh.
what? That's not love.
I thought you were different. You never felt like someone like that.
You hope it was different. You hope that what he was telling you was the truth, because all of a sudden that sounded really nice.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's attractive. But that isn't love. You gotta know someone before you love them.
Why are you?
Yeah, we were friends. We were? Yeah. What do you mean we were? So he could help with your kid. A child that's for 11 days.
$51.
Okay,
You told him that that wasn't even his kid.
okay, we're gonna need extra security up here. From her point of view, I know you're hurt by this, but it can't be surprising that the mother of the child at some point would like the father back in her life. And he's an adult, so he makes a decision.
He was already back in her life.
Well, maybe
I
you
spent
want to be
$500 on bus tickets so that they could have a little family. I could be a total jerk. I could be a jerk and say, you know what? You're not going to see your kid. You're not allowed to see him. And you will not talk to her either. I could do that. But I'm not
Oh,
I'm respectful. But I see you don't have much respect for me if you want to speak
how
with
many
me.
children are involved? How many kids do you have?
I have 5 children.
You have 5 children.
We're different baby daddies. But I just want to know why you did it. I confronted you and I asked. You know, when I drove by the house.
Why should I have to tell you? Why should I have to tell you? Who are you to me?
I thought we were best friends. Isn't that what best friend does?
No.
You tell the truth.
It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile. Especially, I don't get it. Some of y'all are just weak-minded. You don't want more for you? I mean, yeah, I'm homeless and I'm asking for help from you, but still, I want more for me. Are you that weak-minded that you don't want to speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself, get more for yourself, regardless of how you get it?
When your teenagers' friends show up at your house to hang out, and your teenagers aren't even home, I'm doing something right. The teenagers know my house is safe.
No, no.
When you... He said, on the right.
Kazan.
I even came to terms with her and respected it. And you're still trying to sit and fight for her? Look at her. Look at me.
Oh, mama.
Ouch. Okay, birthday cake and fried chicken?
I see a family with her.
A family?
Yes, I see a family with
What
her.
video family we were supposed to start?
I don't get it because I don't know why you don't
She
want to see me.
doesn't want you. Look at her. She doesn't want
I
you.
don't know why you don't want to be me because other guys don't even want to take care of the kid.
Maybe because you're gonna go take over with me.
Other guys just want to, have sex with female and leave. That's it. Me, I actually want to, take care of my son, stuff to the plate. I take care of my son. Come on now. I want to be a father.
Come on now.
I want to take care of my son. I have not been on my son for 11 months. 11 months I was on my son. Why did you tell him he wasn't the father? Hold on. Why did you tell him he wasn't the father when in fact he was?
Just because I was mad, I don't know, at that moment. Just, I had a
I
lot of
understand how he feels.
Yes.
He's a father to a child. You tell him he's not the father. It breaks his heart. And now he's in a position to want to raise the child.
Yes, I understand that.
Are you saying he can take the child and raise him?
I mean, he can still be around. He can still come and see him, But I don't want to be with him. I don't see any.
Relationship with him beyond being your dad? Okay. Do you want to be with her? No, I don't.
You don't want to be with me. So everything's been a lie. 7 months. And I've been dealing with you. And I've been helping you through everything. You were crying in my lap. You were crying in my lap over this.
Anytime like a mom, you host the show. Every time like a mom and stuff, and you want to dress and stuff, and you get all mad at me, and so I have a big stick.
Don't you want your girlfriend to be beautiful? I really wouldn't want to run around looking like that.
Yeah, but all you do, I feel like you want some money. And I don't deserve it.
What money?
All you do is drink a lot. Like, you sell your ass out, they don't work. Like, you don't do none of that. I'm the one paying the bills and stuff in the house, and working and stuff. You don't do anything.
5 months, I paid the bills for 7 months. That's 2 months on you. 5 months, I paid the bills. I fed you. I clothed you. I took you around. I bought you a car.
with him.
Yep. Yeah, you're...
Good, okay, perfect. Fashion.
So here's what's going to happen. You're saying you don't want him back. And you're saying you don't want to be with her. No, to be honest, Jerry, I want none of them. I'm just going to be single and still take care of my son. You know what I mean? Because, like I said before, most guys out here don't want nothing to do with the kids. You know what I mean? And you will take care of yourself. Yes, for me to ask you to come out here and say I want to take care of my son. Fabian says he loves his online crush more than his music. Fabian, what's going on?
Oh man, okay. I met this girl, almost a few months ago now.
Yeah.
I recently got back into my music, like real heavy, so I've been networking a lot.
Yeah.
And seeing how talented in the radio stations, looking up,
Sure.
models for video shoots and all that.
Oh, on the internet.
Yeah. Her name is, and like we got it out. We got a lot of comments, we goof around, so like it's been like great. And she's been.
And we're here. What?
As far as music, like
And we're here. What is it?
we sitting on Skype, in the studio producing beats, and she'll even, sitting by me, give me some input, something sound a little, things like that.
One Piece mobile game that everyone has been waiting for, and they're giving you 1,000 free draw right now off this video. So what are you waiting for? Download 4 Piece right now for free.
Yeah, a lot. But time, there's something I really got to tell people.
Yeah, what do you have to tell?
Well, I wasn't born.
Let's go.
Yeah, some
Let's go home. We got this. I got this.
Okay, maybe I wasn't.
Everybody has different opinions.
Sure. No, I think it's great. Good for you know.
Yeah, your sis now, I'm sure. That's the only difference in TMC.
What's the difference? What you were born at? It's what you're now. If you're
1,000 mobile game that everyone has been waiting for. You 1,000 free draws when you download right now off this video. So what are you waiting for? Download 4 Piece right now for free.
So loud, dude.
So is that what we have? Why don't we take a look at it so you can see that before she actually comes out?
Hey, babe.
1,000 mobile game that everyone has been waiting for, and they're giving you 1,000 to download right now off this video. Waiting for download 4 Piece.
Get to you right now. Either way, this is really going to be a very exciting experience for me. I'm so ready to see it. I just had to walk through this big huge ass gate this year. Like this, I can't even explain to you what it was. It was my first time. God, my face looks so bad. Yeah, but I'm doing right now. You're not taking. Like you promised me you would. No, I'm scared and lonely, but hopefully you text me whenever I get to Atlanta. Kisses.
Very nice. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's meet her. She's been outside the studio, so obviously she hasn't heard any of this. You'll tell her. Here is Asia.
Now it's working.
Very nice. Hi, Asia. Nice to have you on the show. And yeah, so he's telling me the story about how you guys have. How long has this been going on? 2 or 3 months. Been going. Your common interest, helping with his music. That's right. Okay, so I'll let you take over now. You met her.
Yeah, you look amazing today. But I want to be straight up with you. I was born female. I'm transgender.
What do you mean?
Okay, biologically I was born female. Later in life, I corrected my gender. With my true self now.
I mean, why am I not
this up. I feel like I opened myself up to you, and I thought you did the same to me. Like, I've talked to my family about you. My twins recognize you from FaceTime and all this stuff. Like, I've let you know a lot of parts of my life that a lot of people don't see.
But that's your choice.
I'm hurt right now. I'm hurt. I don't feel like I can trust you. I have no trust towards you now. And I
Listen,
feel like
I apologize for that. That's the only thing that kept me. I was nervous. I was afraid. You know what I mean? When we first started talking about you modeling the videos, I know in line I could have. I was afraid of you not accepting me.
but my
I
thing
didn't
is,
know how to tell you.
but this is the thing. Well, I came here to let you know that I've been thinking about moving closer to you. I've been looking for places close to you. I really want to take this further. I want to start a family with you.
Listen. Okay, I wrote a song for us. Can I play my song for you, please? You are all that I need.
Yeah, yeah.
You are all that I see, baby. I had to take a step back for a moment, but I know it's step back for a moment. You're all that I need. You're all that I need, baby. You're all that I need. Girl, you got me going around circles about you. My heart is so into you. I know that I can do it. Girl, you got me going around circles about you. Girl, you got me going around circles about you. My heart is so into you. I know I'm doing it. Girl, you got me going around circles about you. Can you start over? Please.
I mean, no, things are gonna be different now. You're gonna have to build that trust back up that we had.
Understandable.
Way too much cake for me. I'm not gonna be able to eat all of you guys' cake.
By the way, the singing was really awful.
You guys did great.
Oh, that's nice. How about
It's okay.
you sitting in the back?
Jerry.
He said he wants some cake.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's my piece? Oh, it is my piece. Everybody try to eat it now.
wait, what? What is
What's that? Are you serious? Don't eat that cake. Throw it. He's cheating on me. He cheated.
Cheers.
Nick says he's here to surprise his wife.
No way. Nikki.
What's going on? How you doing, Jerry? Good. It's my wife's birthday. It's your wife's birthday? Yeah.
Well, that's great news. That's great news. Va se lever.
Because I don't want her to get me. I slept with her. You're kind of going through shaky time, are you? Yeah. It kind of really, I hit myself up more because I heard her friend talking. Her name's Eddie. Her talking. Yeah. About sex. She hadn't had sex in 3 months. Her friend told your wife. Yeah. She was eavesdropping. She was talking about how she wants money. I mean, so what do you expect me to do? But yeah. And it was like, so the 3 months are over. The drought came to a rain stop. Yeah. And it was like, after I did, I kind of felt like, so you're here not just to wish her happy birthday, but also to tell her that you're kind of straight. You feel that you kind of don't want to do it again. Yes. All right, well, I'll let you tell you what. She's outside the studio. She hasn't heard any of this. You're going to tell her now. Here's your white cake. Stupid life and the stupid friend left a vague. It's good. How much did I have? 25. Hell yeah.
I got 25, okay. So now, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna go here. So how much space do you have here? You have... 19, you're good. Come on. Oh! Don't cry, What's up?
So, it's, I call it candy, the first.
Edit. Active order of events. That's much to do. Okay. Okay.
Don't blink. It's your buddy. You good?
I'm back. I'm so sorry I made a mistake. I can have to do that. There you go. You're back. I need you here. What I am. Don't blink, this is Wayne. Welcome to a computer show. Continuing off to have a wonderful day on this 7th April 2025. There is a lot of snow in the back, and I was going to say the backyard. It's kind of the backyard. I spent back to my father's house. We can make some videos, but I'm going to make you guys enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's go. Get good. Made my mistake. And in that night I close your eyes. Yo, look at this. I gotta clean this. Don't blink, it's your brain. Welcome to the show. Continuing on this 7 April 2025. We're having some nice snow in the background. It's actually snowing. I don't know if you can tell. But if you can tell here, you'll tell here, right? So today, we are doing a weight loss update. As you guys know, yesterday marked 2 weeks of trying to lose weight. We are achieving something phenomenal. The first week, once again, I was 271. The first week, after the first week, I was 256. And yesterday, we reached 240. So we're doing numbers. Now, there is something that's going to happen that is really, really, really cool. I want to be entertaining, so what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to start having guests. Well, there's kind of rules to guests. I have to know you. I have to know you for a while. I have to be able to trust you. I reserve the right to say, no, I'm sorry, because I just want to be able to control that, right? So we're going to have some guests, which is super cool, and we're going to be changing a little bit of the, look at this, no, it's crazy. And we're going to be changing a little bit of the workout. So what I used to do, right, now we worked out 2 days ago, and we're not feeling bad. So what I'm going to start to do is, I'm going to still do an hour of cardio, but I'm still going to do some workouts. So the plan would be to have a perfect 20 minutes and 20 minutes. Now, with the workouts, it'll be a bit harder because I don't know how much time it's going to take me. The cardio, I'm more aware of the time. What I might be doing is I might be able to start with the workout and then finish with the cardio. That way people get in, people start coming in, and it's all good, it's okay. Now, that being said, I know what you guys are saying. Dude, if you do less cardio, you'll get less results. Well, we might increase the time that we're doing the workout. So instead of doing an hour, we might do an hour 20, an hour 30, right? Also, we will upgrade the intensity, right? We will upgrade the intensity instead of just walking and stuff and running. We're going to be running every single day. That's something I would be able to, and this is the update for the 3rd week, because we're starting our 3rd week of weight loss. It's not a 3rd week, is there a 2nd week? I don't even know. But I know that I'm super grateful once again for you guys, and let's get it. Let's freaking get it. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the Welcome to Show. Everything walks are having a wonderful day on this 8 April 2025. Today we're going to be nerding out. If you don't mind, of course, I'm going to be nerding out about the one and only Star Wars. So a lot of people are talking about the new Star Wars. They're going to be talking about the Anakin, the Skywalker theory. I'm not. To me, Star Wars finished it with a 6. So we had the first, which is Phantom Menace, we had Attack of the Clones, we had Revenge of the Sith, we have the Return of the Jedi, we had The Force Awakens, and we had, I don't remember the 6th one, but you know what I mean? There's of course the Attack of the Clones, which to me is one of the best thing that he did. And the cartoon, but also kind of like the better animated. A lot of people are talking about their favorite character from back then. I see a lot of people talk about Anakin, a lot of people talk about Obi-Wan. I'm definitely more of an Obi-Wan. And in my opinion, those are the 2 most important characters. Now, of course, we're going to be talking about Princess Leia. We're going to be talking about, Princess Leia. We're going to be talking about Senator Palpatine. We're going to talk about, I'm a nerd, dude, Jar Jar Binks. I don't know why you're talking about Jar Jar Binks, right? I don't know why you're talking about it. But if you are, you are. I don't know. Up to you, I guess. My favorite was Obi-Wan. First of all, in the end, it's a battle versus a Sith, which is Anakin, and a battle versus a Jedi, which is Obi-Wan, right? To me, Obi-Wan was the perfect character. Now, ultimately speaking, that is kind of true, kind of not true. I do really like Ahsoka. I really, really like the character of Ahsoka, and I really like how they portrayed Anakin and the Attack on the Clone. I think it was beautiful. But I have to give it to Obi-Wan for a couple of reasons. Obi-Wan is my GOAT, and the reason is, the first movie he loses his master, right? And he isn't technically ready to become a Jedi. He's still a Padawan, right? He has Padawan garbs, he has Padawan Urquhart, right? Which is kind of cool because you got this, so when you get Anakin, right, get his rise to the Force. So at first he doesn't have any training, the second one he has a training, the third one he's almost a Jedi Master, right? Obi-Wan, although you don't see at the beginning of the training, you don't see is, it's a beautiful thing. There's almost this duality. Yes, you don't see Obi-Wan in the Academy, right? You don't see it, but it is there, right? So you understand that he has this training and he had is almost more conventional, but he was a normal Jedi versus somebody like Anakin. It wasn't normal in any shape or form. Also, what I love him is because he is kind of the Jedi, but he's kind of cool. He has a lot of Qui-Gon Jinn in him. Qui-Gon Jinn was willing to accept. Qui-Gon Jinn was willing to accept that there's difference in the Force. Qui-Gon Jinn was able to accept that there's possibly somebody else, somebody other than a embodiment of Force. So embodiment of Force would be like a god, right? So the Force is an entity with its own will and its own power decision. So if you follow the Force, you'll be able to become like a Jedi. Actually, kind of, in my opinion, they're actually like a holy warrior, if you will, and they follow the teaching of the Force and they follow the sense of the Force. They sense in the Force that they should do this, right? Qui-Gon Jinn was actually very close to the Force. So a lot of people are going to say that Qui-Gon Jinn had a better understanding of the Force than most. And I think that's cool because the better you understand something, the more you're able to comprehend possibly how it works. So if you have if you're good at chess, you're going to be able to create some moves because you understand how the board works, how everything works, right? That's what I'm going with this. So Qui-Gon Jinn, I don't know if Obi-Wan was as close as the Force as Qui-Gon Jinn, but he had a teaching of Qui-Gon Jinn. So if Qui-Gon Jinn fought a certain way, he taught Anakin to do it. It's not about teaching a blind man to see, it's about teaching a blind man to walk. Anakin learned to walk from a blind man, but he's still able to walk. Now, the beautiful thing about the how good the prequel was, I'm a fan of the prequel, of course I was born in the 90s, the fuck do you expect? The reason why I love so much is because there's a possibility that if Qui-Gon Jinn was the master, it would have been different. There's a possibility that if Qui-Gon Jinn was still alive, Obi-Wan would have not allowed Anakin to be as independent as he was, right? And there's also this other problem in the prequel, and yes, we're seeing it more in the 4th, 5th, 6th one, is we're not really seeing another apprentice. We're not really seeing other apprentices, how they work. We're not really seeing the relationship between the Jedi Master and the Jedi Padawan, right? We're seeing a little bit of Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin, but Obi-Wan, but not enough to be able to judge for yourself. So the thing with Obi-Wan was he was so young, and he kind of treated Anakin like a younger brother. There's such a chemistry between the two, between Ewan McKellen and Chris Hayden. There was such a chemistry. They were like brothers, right? And it really felt like that. And I think that the line of I have to respect my master, and I'm not saying that Anakin wasn't respectful towards Obi-Wan, but it wasn't always a relationship of student and teacher. There's often time where it was a relationship of like two older brothers, two older siblings, and that's why we love. That's why we love Obi-Wan and Anakin. But we cannot. There's just it's such a beautiful art. We cannot deny that he didn't feel towards Anakin some sort of emotion, right? I'm not saying love, but yeah, some kind of love, I guess. See, Obi-Wan was always saying, the Jedi Council was always saying, like, don't follow emotion, don't fall in love. And then because Obi-Wan felt a kinship towards Anakin, he felt some type of way, he allowed more, which allowed Anakin to fall in love, which allowed Anakin to marry Princess Padme. And that's where it led, right? So when he comes on Mustafar, Anakin is already, like I said, he already has it fit. He plans on killing Palpatine. He already killed some youngling, which you shouldn't do, but he does. So even though Obi-Wan comes in, it's nuts because I'm doing this video because I saw a video of the fight in the musical. So it's Elf Tell on YouTube, and they do a Star Wars musical. So they go in Mustafar, right? And he would have been fighting Obi-Wan nonetheless. But the thing that makes him angry is because Obi-Wan comes with Padme. And the first thing he says is, you turned against me. And then Obi-Wan tries to say, you done that to yourself. It's tough. Obi-Wan becomes such a victim. And that becomes Ben Kenobi, which is an older man, but still very, very strong Jedi, right? But Obi-Wan in itself is the guy who wasn't able to stop something, who wasn't able to guide. See, we're talking about the 90s, so there's this movie called Seabiscuit, which was a jockey, which was Stubby McGuire, was too tall, and the horse was too small, but together to make this team, right? So Obi-Wan was he the right master for Anakin? There's no way to know. There's no way to know. I believe there's a right teacher. I believe there's a wrong student. But if you look at it, even if you look at it, like Count Dooku, who became a Sith Lord, had a student which was Qui-Gon Jinn, right? That's another big part of Obi-Wan and Anakin. If Qui-Gon Jinn was still alive, would he have fought Count Dooku? And the craziest thing in my book, in my opinion, is at the end of the first movie, Qui-Gon Jinn dies, and then Count Dooku starts to fight, and the second one and the third one, was he fighting because was his turn to fight, or was he fighting because Qui-Gon Jinn was no longer there, right? So the way it works, in my book, is like a family tree. So the only way to see the relationship between Anakin and Obi-Wan is to see the relationship between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. Now, the only way to see the relationship between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn would be to see the relationship between Qui-Gon Jinn and Count Dooku, right? And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. And to me, this is beautiful because you understand that there's layer to it. You're gonna do. I was talking with Skylar and her friends today about. I came in live and she invited me to a corner before I even knew what we were talking about, and then they started talking about how men were mistreating women. And my point of view was, well, it's most of the time it's because they're seeing their parents do it. So if one of the parents is abusive towards the other parents, the kids are going to reproduce because that's the way they see relationship, that's their blueprint. So I believe that this is the way a Padawan will see his master, is how a master saw his own Padawan. See, Qui-Gon Jinn, even it's a beautiful thing, it's so masterful, it's the domino effect in the purest of form. Qui-Gon Jinn saw the Force in a different way, and you can right away see that when he's willing to try to train Anakin, and he's just like, no. Usually Jedi would be like, okay, well, Yoda said no, the council said no. Qui-Gon Jinn's like, fuck you, dude, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want, right? And then Anakin saw that, Obi-Wan saw that, and he was like, okay, well, this is how a Jedi master is. And Qui-Gon Jinn, in my opinion, was the ultimate Jedi because he wasn't blinded by the. So, in my opinion, the Jedi fell because they weren't allowing themselves to see the Force from the dark side. They were constantly blinded by the Force and the Jedi Order and the Jedi rules. And I've read a book called The Jedi Rules and the Sith Rules, which is super good, right? But the entirety of it is that Qui-Gon Jinn was able to say, well, I believe in that and I don't believe in that, right? And it's amazing because Qui-Gon Jinn was able to stand to the council. And it's not because you saw Qui-Gon Jinn stand to the council, but then you don't see anybody stand to the council, right? And there's a lot of people that could have stand to the council. For example, Mace Windu, he was closer to the dark side of the Force because of his purple lightsaber than others, right? Because why purple is closer? Well, because a lot of Jedi have a blue lightsaber and a lot of Sith have a red lightsaber. You put them together, it's purple. Is this something that actually makes sense? Possibly. Is it true? I don't know. But he was able to sense that Palpatine was a Sith. If he was able to convince the council by saying, dude, you're not seeing shit. We're being tracked down by a Sith, and I know who it is. If he was able to say who it is, or at the very least, in his opinion, who it was, then there could have been a sort of sense of, okay, well, I understand what you mean. I know that this is possibly right. I know that you possibly saw something that we didn't see. Let's investigate him. Palpatine, yes, was a villain. Yes, Palpatine was a genius. Yes, Palpatine had he was very clever, right? But the only reason why Palpatine was able to go as far as he did was because he understood he understood the Jedi Order, the Jedi rule, the Jedi way of life. He was able to use that as an advantage. See, the council was so blinded by the fact that, there's only the right way to do the Force, there's only the Jedi way. The Siths are wrong, right? And ultimately speaking, even with Anakin, there's this talk of you follow them blindly, right? But then again, Obi-Wan says my allegiance to the Republic, to democracy, right? And that's super important because that's his belief. You're seeing people disabuse, right? You saw people disabuse. And Anakin saw a flawed system, right? A flawed system. Now, Obi-Wan and Anakin, the reason why this fight is so important is because they both saw the flawed console. And Obi-Wan was like, okay, well, the console is flawed, so it needs somebody to fix it, or at least support the flawed system. Anakin was like, no, I'll burn to the ground now. I'll reawaken it. The original plan for Anakin was to kill Palpatine, right? The original plan. And a lot of people are saying that this would be the true Darth Vader. The Darth Vader that we had was broken. The Darth Vader that we had no choice, right? So that's what I think. But with the console, if Palpatine didn't send out the console work or didn't manipulate the console, nothing would have happened. The old Order 66, the Sith didn't win. The Sith didn't win. The Sith did not win versus the Jedi. The clone did. The clone were made to kill the Jedi versus Order 66. That's why the Attack of the Clone, the series, is so important because we're seeing people work with the Jedi. We're seeing Captain Rex. We're seeing the Wolf Squad, right? And then they're with the Ahsoka and they're with Anakin, and they're truly in a position of, okay, well, this is how we are able to fight. And it's so funny because there's a couple of Jedi that resisted the Order 66, right? So we're seeing it in the Fallen Order. We're seeing it in a lot of places. But even if some Jedi resisted, the clone knew how they worked. The clone knew how they fought. There was no way. The only survivor in my books are people that fled. People that fled. Ahsoka fled, so she survived. Anakin was Darth Vader. Obi-Wan fled. Yoda fled. And there's so little Jedi left that, you know what I mean, right? And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And this is why. But even then, the whole system of a Eritori, midi-chlorian, the reason why Rey has Jedi power, because she's the daughter of Palpatine. Well, she's the descendant of Palpatine. I don't remember if she's the daughter of Owens. I didn't even watch those. Kylo Ren, also, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, you know? We are lucky to have things so complete, you know? And I feel like with Star Wars, I feel like you're able to protect yourself by just watching the first 6 movies. Then you can watch the series, right? They're connected to it, but there's no need for it. Like, for example, right? Lord of the Rings, which is also from that time period. Lord of the Rings, yes, it's a really good trilogy. You can have the Hobbit, and that's also great. You don't have to have the Ring of Power, right? You don't have to have the Ring of Power. You do not have to. And that's it. And also, we have this whole discussion right now on this 8 April 2025 of Snow White and how come they changed the classic and how they disfigured the classic and the consequence of disfiguring a classic, right? So we're seeing that in this case. So with Star Wars, it's the exact same thing, and that's pretty much it. You will try, I failed you, Anakin, I failed you. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. President wants to have a wonderful day on this 8 April 2025. Today we're talking about a specific subject, we're talking about relationship. I know, it's kind of crazy. Really speaking, something I talk about a lot. I'm a transparent guy. I'm easy to read kind of guy. So when I'm in love, you guys know. When I'm not in love, you guys know. Am I in love right now? No, I think you can tell. But I'm often asked the question, are you single? And I gotta say that I hate label. Like a girlfriend, boyfriend kind of thing, I do hate it. Because and I know that's gonna sound like a dude who has a zero commitment, who has a whole trauma experience with commitment, which that's probably it. But the reality is, I was talking about it, and okay, can I come in clean? Right? There was a girl where I think she's pretty. I think she's really pretty. Do I love her? No. Because I don't know her. There was another girl who has been showing signs of interest, but I haven't been reciprocating them. It's not mutual. I don't think she's ugly, but she's not my type, right? And ultimately speaking, it's such a weird thing because I have lived my life such a solitary person, right? That it's hard to understand that, okay, well, you're solitary, but you don't put yourself out there. So when you don't put yourself out there, it's hard to have a relationship and you're not putting yourself out there, right? And the person I thought was cute, and the only kind of, I talked to a little woman, okay? I'm a player, thank God for asking. I talked to a little woman, and it was only one, and I'm currently like, okay, well, she's kind of cute, right? And she was in the chat yesterday. There was another one that was like, hey, are you in a relationship, right? But I didn't feel like breaking the heart of the first one, and I didn't know how the second one felt. I don't even know if I like her. I like her physically, do I like her personality? I don't know. But I was asked the question as a, are you single? Do you have a girlfriend? And I kind of bullshit my way out of it, which I don't like to do, but I did. But then, in my bullshit answer and my excuses, I started understanding that it made a lot of sense. I was like, okay, well, that's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Which is a statement that shouldn't be said, but it's not that crazy. So the general idea behind it was, okay, well, I don't believe in a label, which I don't. And then I was like, do I have a girlfriend? No. But I don't believe in girlfriend and boyfriend because when you love somebody, and that I truly believe, when you love someone, right, the label doesn't matter because if you truly love someone, you don't think about somebody else. You don't think about somebody else. You don't go sleep with other people. You don't talk to other people. That'd be crazy over here. But you're always thinking about this person, right? And you're always thinking about this person, and this is the real relationship. I don't need to put a label on it. I don't need to have it on papers. I don't need to scream it out loud that, hey, she's my girlfriend. Because if in my head you're the only person that I see, then this is a relationship. This is a relationship in the truest sense of the word. The truest sense of the word is, oh, she's my ex-girlfriend, she's my new girlfriend, oh, she's my future girlfriend. No. The real sense of a relationship is who do I want to spend who I am in love with? Who do I want to spend the rest of my life with? Who am I able to see every single day and I'll get tired of? Right? And it's a beautiful thing because you don't need to prove it. You just think about this person all the time, right? And I'm gonna lie to you guys, I'm getting a lot of not really offer, but some interest from a female party. And although I hate doing it, I kind of understand that if I was then single, this interest wouldn't be there, right? And as a content creator, you're trying to make it, right? So I'm understanding that, for example, right, we had the biggest scandal, which was Amurant. Amurant was who had guys simping for her, and then we realized that she's been in a relationship for years, and nobody knew, right? And then like, well, you kind of manipulated a single man, a lonely man, into paying you money, saying that you're single, which is not cool. Then you kind of understand what she did, because it is a business. It is your bread, butter, and toast. Right? I think it's the same thing, but who gives a shit? You can't understand where she's coming from, right? Do you agree with what she's doing? No. You understand where she's coming from? Yes. Can you forgive what she's doing? Absolutely, because she just followed this flawed system. I just did a video on Obi-Wan Kenobi and just the Jedi Council, and that's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. If the system say you're making more money when you're single, you're making more money when you're single, right? So what is it? What is the interest in saying I'm not single? Then at the same time, you got content creator. I'm not trying to be a dick, okay? But you got content creator that only gets interest or only get a certain public or reach or demographic because their appearance, right? Now I'm not saying that all of them are empty, but I'm of course saying it's easier for a person that's beautiful to pierce in that what you call it, in that domain, if you will. And those looks fade, right? So those looks fade. So those people, you can't be mad at them because I think that a lot of people that are beautiful. See, I'm gonna say something that is really, really mean, okay? But I'm glad I'm not that prettiest guy because I don't have to worry about looks fading. I don't have to worry about, okay, well, right now the success that I have, which is completely thanks to the looks that I have. How much longer do I have? Do I have 10 years? Do I have 5 years? Am I able to get plastic surgery to look younger and younger and younger? Now, we just saw so many people get plastic surgery, right? I saw somebody that was been following for a while, which is Incredible Avocado, and he did this plastic surgery journey, which is a fucked up video to do. It's an hour and a half. We're talking about all the procedure that he had, and I thought to myself, this dude is almost normalizing the fact that you get. There's nothing wrong with that, but he's normalizing the fact that you're getting a lot of procedure done to you. And I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I don't think it should happen. I don't think this is normal. I don't think that this should be promoted, and I don't think that somebody with that amount of reach, for example, right? For example, somebody, and I know people are gonna get super angry at me. Somebody does something that is racist, sexist, misogynistic, right? And has turned like that. Right? If nobody's watching this video, nobody watching their video, if they don't have reach, if you're saying something to your friends like, hey, I think she's a slut, right? Then it doesn't have a lot of reach, right? So even though you're wrong, even though the way you're thinking is fucked up, it doesn't really matter because you're not hurting anybody, right? But then you're talking about a person with a certain amount of reach who is talking to a million people at the same time, and then your word can be hurtful. It's not about your words not being hurtful before, but it's the amount of people that you hurt with your word. If I hurt a person with my word, I'm an asshole, right? I'm an asshole. If I hurt 1,000 people with my word, then I shouldn't have the platform that I have, right? So I was like, okay, well, this is not cool. You have a lot of reach. You shouldn't teach that, right? A lot of people are looking up to you. A lot of people are going to think that I need to do that to be beautiful, right? Or the famous tummy tuck, right? And these OnlyFans girls that say, hey, I work out, right? And then you're like, no, you got a tummy tuck. You got a fucking tummy tuck, right? Now the filters, the AI, it's insane. It's insane. I wasn't live, and I'm not trying to be mean. I wasn't live, and I saw that I was going from live to live. I was watching Sir Winslots, and I was like, okay, well, the chat is getting a bit toxic. So I stopped with the chat, and I was just swiping. And for some reason, I saw the profile picture of the person, right? And then I saw she was in break, she wasn't there, and then she came and you saw the picture, the way she looked. It was really different. And I'm like, holy shit, I just got catfish, right? And then you look at the person, you look at the profile picture, you look at the person, and like, okay, well, it is the same person. It's just very edited and very filtered, right? There's a new norm to beauty to society. I've been following this sex worker, Power Midget, and I like Power Midget because she has autism, ADHD, right? But she's also I think there's too many. I grew up watching the Bros Club, which was the Gem Bros Club, which was of course Aziz, David Lade, Jeff Sade. There's a lot of dudes. Alex Eubanks. We got Sam Sulek. We got Lean Beef Patty. When it comes to that, except for Lean Beef Patty, the number of women that are bodybuilder is very rare. And with Power Midget, she's actually funny. She's quirky and she's weird, and it's kind of endearing, right? I don't necessarily follow her for porn, but I think she's endearing, right? Somebody that you like to follow. And she did a video, right? She did a video where and I applaud her, and I even did a reaction to it, where she was saying like, I don't want to. I'm gonna come more natural. I'm gonna come with less edited. I'm gonna come with less makeup, right? And I'm gonna come without a filter. And she did that for a week. Then she came back to it. And then you said, say, well, you're mad at her because you said that you were gonna do this, you didn't do it. But you can't be mad at her because she's just following the normal beauty of the society, of this industry, right? There's a need to survive, and those looks will fade, like I said. So it's kind of crazy, isn't it? How did I get there? Well, we're talking about being single. We're talking about being single and having some interest. Because if you're single, there's no interest. Nobody cares that you're single, right? That when people start caring that you're single, that's when you're answering the question. You answer the question means that there's interest on their part, on both part. I don't know, right? So it's and I feel like also at my age, you're trying to feel like you have this almost not. I would call it societal pressure because of course there's societal pressure of well, you should be married, you should be having kids, you should have your own house, you should work at 9 to 5, right? And you realize that that's all bullshit, right? That's all bullshit. It's a picture perfect of a family, but you always see the good side and not the bad side. You don't see them fighting, you see them happy, right? Which is unrealistic. But at the same time, it's kind of true because yes, you're seeing them fighting, and it is unrealistic. But at the same time, you're not. And for example, right? For example, if I believe that the normal system of being happy, getting married, and having a job, and having kids, well, this is societal pressure. This is peer pressure. I think they're happy. I want to be happy, so I'm going to copy them, right? That's how it works. And then you realize it's all bullshit because you have girlfriends, you're not happy. You're buying this apartment or this condo, like, okay, well, this is fucking expensive. I cannot pay the bills. I need to work more. And now I'm a wage slave because I got so many bills to pay. So I need to work more and more and more and more and more to buy things or to pay for things I don't even fucking need, right? So then you realize it's all bullshit. But then you get older, right? And the biological clock comes in. You're like, well, I don't believe in peer pressure, but I do believe there's norms that I have to follow to be happy. For example, right now I'm 32 years old. Do I want to have kids tomorrow? No. But I realize that if I wait too long, those kids will be fucked up. The older you get, the weaker your sperm is. The weaker your sperm is, the weaker the fetus is. The fetus, weaker it is, the weaker the baby, the weaker the human, right? So you're trying to, I'm not sure that's true. I'm not sure if that's something, that's what I heard. Alleged, let's just say alleged. But at the same time, you don't want to have kids that are too, you don't want to have kids too old. My parents had me at 25. A lot of people are saying that's old, right? It is old. But at the same time, I think it's a carbon copy of the relationship, right? So that being said, I'm at a time where I'm thinking about, okay, well, if I want to have kids, I'm going to have to start thinking about it right now. I want to have a solid girlfriend, well, I kind of have to do this right now. If I want to have a solid job, I kind of want to do this right now, right? So yeah, so that's the whole thing. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy. Peace. That was a crazy video, I'm sorry. Now, I already need to charge your phone. $4.57. Step by step, like the door doesn't on the floor. She said we were meant to be on this tragedy, the heart attack, to win you back alone again. All I wanted was to be alone again. All I wanted was a second chance to hold you in your arms again, forever and ever. I walk 1,000 miles just to get her. I'm a devil on the landmine, endeavor. Walk 1,000 miles just to get her. I'm 1,000 on the landmine. Alone at last. 20%. You see how fast it goes? It's crazy. Okay. Oh. Are you still good? You're still good. Good. Okay, perfect. To win you back. Long last. We said we were meant to be. No, this sucks, killing me. The heart attack to win you back. Second chance to win my heart's again. Together, walk 1,000 miles just together. I'm trying to do what you want. Push. Oh, it hurts. Okay, let's close this. Because we're gonna be eating and then working out.